Before we get to your scheduled video, please remember that likes and comments tell YouTube to promote our work to other people, and subscribing to the channel tells you when something new drops. You can also head to the link tree in the description to peruse my books, join us on Discord, or support us on Patreon. You can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling and Violent Profiles early, as well as a load of other treats. Even just $1 a month earns you a name drop for being cool. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the show. Wrestling.
For no particular reason, I find it very important to start with something this time.
Yeah?
Who's cool?
I'm gonna say Rob.
I will say Drew City KTL.
I like Drew City KTL. You know who else I like is a guy from Ohio.
Big fan of Passion Killer 711 here.
And Harmony, of course, can't forget her.
Good. Now that we've got that in there, no particular reason we were so focused on it. Who are you?
Can I be anyone?
Anyone you'd like.
I'm Batman.
That's the right choice. Always be yourself, unless you can be Batman. And I can't because he called dibs, so I'm the boy.
There's like a billion Batmen.
I will be Batman too.
I will be Batman of Zeranaw.
Oh, you cooked the best one!
I am Eric J. Chucky. We introduce ourselves now, and we book AEW on the way to Fight for Fallen. This should go a little quicker. That's good because we have 3 shows to get through. Okay, so last week, Pete Dunne won the title.
In an unexpected upset victory.
In an oopsie doodle.
You know what? I'm going to say this was an in-universe thing.
Okay, like there was an error and the ref made a call.
An error, or maybe Swerve took a bad bump and they had to audible the finish.
So I'm going to say promo ambush. I'm saying that Pete Dunne is excited about his new championship win, and Swerve just beats the ever-loving tar hooties out of him.
Absolutely agreed.
Okay, so we've got that. Drew McIntyre versus Rhea Ripley. I think this can be a promo thing. We could probably even open the show with it if we wanted to start with a bang. I think Drew comes out, and I'm not chancing a Scottish accent right now, says that he hasn't forgotten about Rhea's challenge, and he has decided to accept it, but she'd better be careful because it looks like she's pissed off a lot of people.
I like it. Firmly establishing that Drew is not aligned with the Four Horsemen.
Right. He's his own thing.
They're not buds. It's just that Rhea Ripley happens to have pissed off a bunch of people, so maybe handle your business before you focus on me.
I guess we're just going to do just a promo battle for this one. Hopefully we don't have to switch it later, for the sake of something else.
Right.
For some other feud needing it. Let's get that silly in there. Let's keep the silly going.
I love this being a silly feud.
I've missed them. It's refreshing.
Ring of Honor hated these so much.
Okay, so this time... okay, alright. We're going to do an entrance parody.
This is good.
Okay? So what's going on here is... Up, Up, Down, Down comes out parodying Dark Order. Like, one of them's got a shitty mask on. The other one has got really bad temporary
Woods
blonde
does
eye.
the John Silver, starting the engine.
Yeah. And it's all very funny. And they get on the mic and they're, starting a promo where they're about to talk down Dark Order about having to pay off a guy to win a bodybuilding contest. And over the PA is like, this is really embarrassing. But can you just look toward the entrance and then... Up, Up, Down, Down's music plays, and the Dark Order had planned to do the exact same thing.
So they do. They fully commit to the entrance, and then it ends in Spider-Man pointing me. And then we cut to commercial, because they're just pointing and arguing.
Yeah. Maybe they argue and point all through commercial, and, referees are, quietly... They're not even really fighting, but the refs are like, no, guys, go backstage. We've got stuff to do. You took up so much time.
Yes, this is perfect, and I love it.
All right. I think...
You didn't actually book that.
Yeah. And
I did? Okay. You normally press the button after, and Brain just completely deleted it.
Yeah. I think Outrunners versus Punk Rock Riot, we should maybe try this to be a promo, and we should get the presidential touch on it. I think it might need it.
Sold. When's their singing competition?
Who knows? I think backstage confrontation's probably fine. It's easy.
Yeah.
So we'll book that. I'd say let's get some wrestling on this wrestling show, but let's take care of our feuds. That's the most important thing. We can always book some more wrestling.
We've got such a huge fucking roster.
We do.
All our feuds could be promos, and we could sprinkle in a couple desultory fucking... here's a wrestling, here's a wrestling, here's a wrestling. There we qualify as a wrestling show, get off our backs. And I don't think the game would care. It would be like an average Dynamite.
Okay, here's some fun stuff. So Red Velvet is really frustrated, right?
She's taken a couple losses. Abaddon's been attacking her backstage.
So she goes to get some help. She's like, look, I talked to Tony. He's willing to set me up in a handicap match tonight against Abaddon. And the other person's like, a handicap match? And she's like, okay, technically it's a tag team match, but who the hell is Abaddon going to find to be...
I love that sentence. I'm sold on whatever the rest of this is off that sentence.
So the person she's talking to is Willow Nightingale. Yeah. And then
that's good.
When it gets
that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So, God, our huge roster. Lindsay Dorado's here.
We forgot Lindsay Dorado.
This is what happens. This is what Tony Khan's living through.
This
He
gives
just
me a
goes
lot
backstage.
of sympathy. And like, he'll go backstage and just be like, "Oh shit, yeah, you still work here? Fucking, I forgot. I'm sorry. We don't have his advantages. We're not rich. We don't do coke."
What if he never did coke? What if he's drug free?
Then he's got turbo autism.
Yeah, like a new flavor of autism.
Believable, but I just don't think that's the deal.
I like Tony Khan as much as I like any billionaire. Just to put that out
He was born into it. He's fine.
It's not as bad anyway. Okay, so there's there. You got a match. Jeez, calm down. So we've got the main event feud. I think maybe another trios match.
I'm absolutely for it.
This time, Hanger is leading his boys into battle, and we'll get
the boys
Brian
who are good.
and not Brock, Griff. And I think they win here.
Okay.
And we'll put them up against Brody, Julia, and Sky. I think they finally get things together.
And that gets us all sets of people we need for the two little mini feuds we got going on.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all our feuds. Swerve and Dunne, Drew and Rhea, Willow and Mustafa, Red Velvet and Abaddon, Up, Down, Down and Dark Order, Outrunners, Punk Rock Riot, Hanger and Brody, Sean Dean and Cheeseburger. We didn't book. That's a wrestling match, though.
Cheeseburger wins this one.
Yes. I wanted to see if we could do something to, like, increase the excitement.
We could give them a gimmick match.
Yeah, but that kind of betrays the...
Pay-per-view, yeah.
Well, and the whole vibe.
I would say just leave it.
Yeah.
If they get over, they get over. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be...
You're right. You have a really good point. And
you guys are being given time.
yes, exactly. You're
what you
absolutely
do with it is your business.
Okay. All right, so that leaves us... We did lose one match off of our maximum, but that's okay. We've got 3 left. Let's get some of this other talent that we have
Some
on
of
here.
this huge,
We're excited about.
absurd embarrassment of riches we have going.
We're working on Luigi's work rate, so I want to put him in a match to help that. I'm going to put him in a match with Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy's going to win that match.
Well, it's going to be a multi-person, but yeah, probably Orange is going to win.
And Penta.
Wow, Penta. Great. That sounds awesome. Who else do we have?
Max the
who's
Impaler's
ridiculously good.
And doing nothing.
Yeah, but not a 3-star.
You want a 3? You
really
want 3s only?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then sort by work rate.
Aren't you just brilliant? Aren't you just the king? Dragon Lee, perfect.
Yep, there we go. Done.
Just coming off a big win, too, so that's fine. Okay.
Just a big multi-man match. This exists to make Luigi Primo look strong.
By being defeated. Just give him some in-ring experience, basically. So we've got 2 other segments we can do there. Why aren't Commander and Gravity a tag team?
Fix that.
We've already got a Lucha Brothers. Okay, hold on. This is stupid, and it's my kind of stupid. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
So
I'm here for it.
We've got... I'm just going to type... Oh, my stupid meat hands. Commander and my boy Gravity. There he is. I'm going to add Teresa to this one. Because... Team...
New Association.
New Association. All right, we already have the Lucha Brothers.
The Fight Hermanos. Yeah, they have to feud. You know that, right?
Yeah, that sounds brilliant. I accidentally unbooked it. There we go. As soon as
Ray Phoenix is good, the Lucha Brothers and the Fight Hermanos have to feud. And it's gonna end in like blood and guts.
Okay. You know, I'm noting here we meant to book Nick Kamatoro versus Willie Mack as a result of the Meat Madness.
We can do that now. I mean,
yeah, that's fine. Both are guys we haven't had on the card, and we need one more match. This can be a slow burn feud. It doesn't have to be something we cover every week. I think it just went really well, so we decided to Komoroto.
Type.
I have such bad dyslexia.
you clicked Nick. You need Willie.
Right. No, I think I said his name wrong. We have Billy Starks and we haven't been using her. Good Lord.
We got so many. It's just too many people.
There's too many people.
And then we're gonna add a feud to that, and just have it be a slow burn feud.
Yeah. Slow cooked meat. Okay.
Polite claps.
So we're starting with Drew and Rhea. That can happen there. Yeah, I guess this is already basically set.
Good, done, book, move.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
See, when we have feuds set up, it goes so much faster.
Be good. Thank you. And Rhea Ripley starting to get over. Good.
Starting off with a bang. Awesome. Okay. So, Nikki Boy. Who wins this?
Oh, I don't care. This is just to put on a good match.
All right, I'm going to start Nick with a win here.
Sounds good.
By Jake Roberts' powers.
He's the one with Jake Roberts, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He has a Jake Roberts. Wow, and it was almost
Good.
a Midland match.
Yeah, it was almost good.
It was the best Nick Komoroto match.
That's ever happened.
Yeah. I like him. I'm just aware of the world.
Okay, no
That
one
was
cares
fine.
about that.
Yeah, it was 3 stars.
Thanks to the producer focus.
Yes, thank you. I forget which producer. I guess it's not that important. Whatever their team
It was Teresa.
So Cheeseburger's getting the win here.
Yes.
And again, it's close as hell.
Yeah.
Come
on, guys.
I removed the title. I
Get
did.
over. Please.
Again, it's 3. That's not bad. This is the bottom of our card. Okay. Backstage confrontation. I think maybe I think they might need the boost.
Outrunners, I think. You think the Outrunners need the boost?
No, I think Punk Rock Riot needs the boost. Their overness and their morale are both still pretty low, whereas these guys are great.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, there we go. Hey! That went well.
Yeah, well.
Okay. I think a victory here for these two makes sense.
Well, yeah, because Red Velvet said, I mean, who's Abaddon gonna get on their side? I mean, no one wants to hang out with that freak. Willow is taken in, and now Mustafa sees his chance.
Nice.
To be clear, Abaddon comes out by themselves.
Yeah, the match is almost like we're almost gonna ring the bell.
And then Mustafa Ali's music hits, and Abaddon is as surprised as everybody else.
But just does a shrug like, all right.
Mustafa gets the pin.
Sounds good. Okay, entrance parody. Dark Order won last week, so up, down, down is going to win this week. Just to keep
I mean, their entrance parody is better and cooler.
They got there first.
Yeah. And honestly, it's structurally they win because they do the entrance parody, and then it seems like Dark Order copies them, and then that's what they're like. You copied us. We didn't. We couldn't. We already were planning on it. You copied us. We were first. You copied us.
Do you think I had these outfits commissioned within the last 15 seconds?
All I know is we got out here first.
That makes me angry.
But you don't want to change them.
It costs money and it affects the titles rating.
Once they're a little more over,
Yeah.
we'll change them.
I'm thinking Orange takes this.
Okay. You never really have to convince me to have Orange Cassidy win a wrestling match.
Luigi, come on, brother.
Luigi is that bad.
He dragged down those... Whatever. He got what he needed out of that. Swerve brings a gun, not literally, but just beats with a chair, beats the ever-loving hell out of Pete Dunne. Maybe we don't have Prince Nana, right? And maybe somewhere in the back of his mind, Hanger's like, I didn't actually hate Swerve. It was always Nana. I'm not going to say anything, but I am going to move on. Wow. Maybe he did have a gun.
Look, you know what, Pete? You know what? It wasn't a bad bump last week. It was a roll-up. 1, 2, Swerve kicks out at 2.99, but the ref calls it like a shoot.
It's that dude with the gray hair who's always fucking up.
Well, no, I'm in charge of AEW now. Refs call pinfalls like a shoot. If you fuck up, that's on you. I hate that shit. I hate 2.99 and the ref pauses his hand. Don't do that shit.
Sure.
You didn't kick out quick enough, Swerve. You didn't.
All right. The smaller guys kind of brought us down a little bit, but we still got over the required amount. No juice for the feuds, but it is what it is. It was just too hard to follow that.
Well, we have to remember also, this is a brand new save.
Yes.
All of these are copper stars.
Right. Still almost a 4-star show. We have paid off the one thing, and we're back into depositing money to Dick Blood. And 10K fans, I'm not going to sneeze at, especially when WWE is losing.
We're a million fans behind NXT, but we're much closer than we ever got.
Well, and look at the difference between us and AAA.
Yeah. I'm
got some breathing
I'm
room.
happy. I feel like we can do something here.
All right.
Next show.
Back to the book. This is the Go Home show. Fight for the Fallen's coming up. I'm going to have to figure out a graphic for Fight for the Fallen.
It's AEW. They have graphics for everything.
Yeah, probably already exists. Anyway. Okay. So, what do we do here? You know, I'm just going to go to the safety things. I haven't been looking at anybody's.
Well, they're all zeros. Like, they all started zero. So let's sort by fatigue and see where we're at.
Yeah, sort by fatigue. Other way around. There we go.
Sean, Cheeseburger.
Oh, and that's it.
Yeah. We've been doing a bunch of
okay.
promos. We're fine.
All right.
Sean Dean gets a week off.
Sean Dean only wrestled once, like ages. Or no, Sean's in there with the cheeseburger.
Yeah. Cheeseburger's handling it a lot better, actually.
So let's do a segment. This is not getting over. So let's have them do a contract signing. This will be, he's officially like, all right, look, we're tied up. We're as tied up can be. You beat me, I beat you, and
we even drew once.
Contest. Let's finish this at Fight for the Fallen.
Sounds good. They get the contract signing, do they?
Yeah, why not? Who else are we going to put that on? These feuds aren't that far along yet.
That's fair.
And they're all going to continue, I think.
Except this one, it's just not getting over.
Basically. And I want to put them in a promo, and that seems like a fine one. Unless it's really hard, then we will not be doing that. It is more difficult. Okay. So they agree in a promo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Entertainment is 1. Action is 1. Difficulty is 1. Difficulty is that third thing.
That's how much their entertainment affects the overall thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still going to put...
Yeah, I mean, give them Teresa.
Teresa.
They don't deserve the presidential touch anymore.
Yeah, you guys haven't earned it. All right. So... we've got that out of the way. I think the trios are still goofing around. Where's that? There we go. What is silly this week? Maybe they take it too far. Yeah, exposing the past.
No, don't have the Dark Order bring up Xavier Woods' sex tape.
That's not where I was gonna go. I was gonna kayfabe it.
Why? WWE doesn't. They joke about that shit.
Still?
Not still, but I
Okay.
haven't watched WWE in years.
Yeah. All right. So whatever they expose there pisses off up, down, down, and they're like, "Give us those turtles!" And they're like, "Fine, you want them? Come get them." And it's Kip. Kip says that, but with a British accent because he has one. And the other two are looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And he's like, I really want to wrestle."
This is fun and all, but we can beat them.
Yeah, I believe in us. I believe in the us that believes in us.
There's a reason he leads the Dark Order now.
Yeah, handsome.
That is the whole reason.
Yes. Okay, so I think I was gonna say Red Velvet's gonna snap. Do we want to keep this going another? It's kind of pushing it.
I will say, unless it gets more staleness here from this promo, we end this at the pay-per-view.
I don't think it's going to.
And then we just change Red Velvet's gimmick, and we have a new heel, and Red Velvet's gimmick is better.
So standing tall. We're gonna have her like Abaddon gets to her backstage, and she's like, "No, I see you.
Enough is enough.
If you're gonna take me down, do it now." And Abaddon is like, "Spine," or doesn't say anything, you know.
Just like gets the nod.
Yeah.
Just like, and then they have a hardcore match at the pay-per-view.
I'm gonna put the president on this one. We can move him if need be.
Mr. President, we need your help.
Okay. So that did we do anything with them last week? Is that when they won?
Outrunners vs. Punk Rock Riot? Yeah, they did a backstage confrontation. Punk Rock Riot.
Yes.
PRR.
you're right, yeah.
I'm going to call them PRR because apparently I can't say Punk Rock Riot fast. Ended up coming out on top. Wrestling, so many feuds.
Let's do a 3-on-3 here. They know they're gonna fight, so that's not really an issue. Turbo Floyd, get in there. Truth Magnum, get in there. They are heels.
If we can swoop another feud in there.
Yeah, I don't think we need to though. We've got 7 segments.
Oh, we don't need to. It just would give us more spots for all the other people in our wrestling federation.
We get Dango in there, and then we will have Punk Rock Riot, which are way up here. Ruby, Gigi. Is there someone lower on the card we can put with them? Who's a babyface Action Andretti?
There we go.
Why are they here? Because there's a fun backstage segment that we see on Twitter, or X, where Dirty Dango is hitching his trailer to the Truth Magnum Turbo Floyd bandwagon, and he just really wants to wrestle a match with him, and they're like, yeah, friendship or whatever. So, they just, Ruby and Gigi have to figure it out, I guess.
It's Ruby and Gigi also released a little Twitter segment where like they challenged.
Look at this guy drink water really fast.
They challenged us to a trios match. We got to find a partner. I mean, we'll find one. Just whoever. It really doesn't matter. Whoever's nearby. Camera pans to Action Andretti emptying a water bottle. Yeah, you work, and they just drag him off.
That's fun. That's good. Okay. What the hell else is our show? We need to get Willow and Mustafa
this is like Mustafa has claimed his shot. Like he scooped up the shreds of red velvet last time and got a pinfall, and now he's using that as like his actual impetus to like, no, I get a title shot.
All right, so we're gonna do another oneer, I think, and that's gonna be Willow, Swerve, Mustafa, and hey, we got Rhea up there. Pete. There we go. We don't have a promo battle, right? No, so just a promo battle.
And this, to remind folks who haven't watched 2 years of the Ring of Honor, it keeps getting longer every time I mention it, of the Ring of Honor save file. The oneer is different people arguing backstage, and the camera guy in like a no cuts shot is following through backstage to different people arguing as they move.
Let's really cook with these feuds here. Pillman. Gonna risk Brock and Griff against Rhea, Brody, Tom, Julia, and Sky.
Oh, the full 5 and Hanger and
and we add Drew.
And Drew is like, I'm not with them, and at the end he is in fact with them.
He's like, I'm not with. Look, and that's like a lot of the promos leading up to this. The mini little segments we don't have enough time for is, this match is announced. Tony thought it would be good to book, or we did, whatever, and Drew's like, look, I'll wrestle with you, but don't get it twisted. It's 4 horsemen. I'm no 5th wheel.
Cut, print. I love that line.
Okay, I think that's all the feuds. Swerve and Pete, Drew and Rhea, Willow and Mustafa, up, down, in Dark Order. We didn't do the slow cooked meat, but we don't have to. Red Velvet and Abaddon, Outrunners and Punk Rock Riot, Hangman and Brody, Sean Dean and Cheeseburger, Sky Blue and Julia Hart and the Horseman Duo. Yes, so we've got 4 segments left. We didn't do a pay-per-view hype.
So we're going to do that now. Let's get... I think we settled on, was it Grado, who's the Twitch streamer?
Yeah, we can do Grado's Twitch stream. There's nothing wrong with that. Just type it in with my meat hands. Oh, there he is. Grado. Day. Just day in the life.
It always works.
Because it just gives you free 18. It's just good. And then we've got 2 left. Let's get some matches in there.
Yeah, we got a big block of purple in the middle of the card.
Luigi had his chance.
Let's book some people we haven't seen yet. I guarantee there are people we haven't seen yet.
Absolutely. There is... I don't think Eddie's been in a match, despite being amazing. JTG, Lince Dorado, as we talked about last time.
Joe Hendry,
perfect, done. There's a fatal 4-way. Hey, that's so good. Let's do another one. Billy Starks, Dalton Castle, Dexter Loomis, and Brian Keith.
Done.
Okay, let's break this up. Event. You know what? No, let's do it this way.
Right before the main
event.
event.
Right before the main event. So, this is there. This will open the show. Day in the Life of Grado breaks that up. Still kind of thick, but this is a big action. You know what? Actually, that's an in-ring segment. So,
yeah,
these are...
That'll work.
Okay. All right. We head into Fight for the Fallen. Falling down in the fight. Fight the fallen fighters.
He's fully had a stroke.
So this is exposing the past. Dark Order goes over here because Up, Down, Down's pissed. Right?
Well, traditionally, and I'm not saying we have to, traditionally, Dark Order's not losing at the pay-per-view.
So you're saying give Up, Down, Down the rub now? So
yeah.
They've got... Okay.
Comedy gold. Comedy gold.
half of our roster is over. Is the thing.
You know what that is? It does start as Dark Order trying to expose them for the past, and Up, Up, Down, Down just owns it and makes jokes about it.
Yeah. Or it's like, no, that was cool. I liked when that happened. Yeah, I remember.
This guy used to be a YouTuber. I'm still a YouTuber. What?
All of us are YouTubers. That is the basis of our feud.
Yes, exactly. You know what? I meant just a I'm
just gonna simulate this one.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is just to get the. Wow, that was terrible.
Okay, Dalton Castle is not happy.
Why? Because you went out there and stank up the joint. I wouldn't be happy either. There,
what
Chief.
Happened there? Come on, Grado, save this. Thanks, Grado.
Worst day in the life segment I've ever. No joke. Lowest I've ever seen it go. Not a good set of Twitch streams, huh, bud?
I guess not. All right, let's see what happens here. Unless you wanted somebody to win.
No.
I mean, it's going to be Eddie. Oh, JTG!
With the surprise victory over Eddie fucking Kingston.
There's feud potential there.
Yeah, no, Eddie Kingston is the exact kind of guy who would get upset about that. We'll say he didn't pin Eddie. He pinned Joe Hendry or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Little joke there just for us.
Just for us.
So Red Velvet stands tall here.
Yep.
Wow. People are really liking the storyline. Good job, man. Hot segment.
Hot segment. Nice.
Okay. Contract signing. Sean's probably keeping his title.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why
I'm
he
going to give Cheeseburger a rub here.
Yep.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Yeah. It was the best thing they've done. Maybe we should have had them do more segments.
This one really good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Pete Dunne starting to get over.
And
Swerve Strickland
is
over.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Ooh, Swerve and Pete got hot. Ooh. Nice. I hope they've got some more juice, some more staleness.
If they've got more staleness, we put the title back on Swerve at the pay-per-view, and then we have them run in another month.
Sounds good to me.
I know it'll hit the title, but fuck it. I don't care.
I think we're going to keep Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd as the champions, right?
Yeah.
So we'll give the girls a win here.
Sure.
The girls and Action Andretti bottle emptier. Okay, it wasn't bad.
Wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. A lot of these feuds aren't going 2 months.
No. Good event package. Good job, Mr. President. And then this nonsense. I think ultimately the House of Black.
House of Black has to go over here. They're united.
All right, and it was okay.
It literally did nothing for any of those feuds.
No.
But Pete Dunne's starting to get over.
That was the Swerve thing. Hey, it is what it is. All right, so what did we get for this one? Not quite 4 stars, $35. How did the fans think? That's what really matters. Hey, they loved it, and they hated Raw and NXT and
Good.
SmackDown.
Suck. I will defeat you.
Yeah.
NXT beat SmackDown. Happy about that, if I'm being honest.
All right. To the books. Let's get this pay-per-view set up. 14 segments we can run.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of segments.
They did get more staleness. So, these guys have barely got any staleness, so that's cool. Swerve
that can go 2
Dunne.
months.
Yeah, that can go 2 months.
And do we swap Swerve back on? Does he get his title back that fast? Or do we have it build out and he gets it back at the end of the feud?
I'm fine with that. And you know what? I'm going to make a note of that. Feud storyline notes. Swerve gets title back to end feud. To fix what stupid thing I did.
To fix that dumb referee. It was definitely an intentional decision on our part as the players of this game.
Yes, sure. Please ignore last episode when we were shocked and upset by it. So that's happening. I think we can continue that one.
Honestly, just click all the feud, click book, and...
Roadblock, we can continue. Sean Dean versus Cheeseburger.
Yep.
We're going to finish...
That one's blowing off.
Yeah, I had blow off. Okay. And then the tag stuff... Up, down versus
Actually,
Dark Order.
a bunch of these can go 2 months because a bunch of them don't have much in the way of staleness left. But, like, that's because we dosely been doing promos with them anyway.
I think we can get this one there.
I think so. I think we're keeping that one.
Yeah. Outrunners versus Punk Rock Riot.
That's got, like, a bunch of staleness left. No reason to
We
end
can
it.
keep going with that.
No reason to end that.
No, that's fine.
That's got 5 staleness.
Yeah.
It's only at 16, but people want to see this.
Yes, they're like, well, let's let them cook, as they say.
Do we combine Roadblock and Prove Yourself together into a match, or do we give Hangman his solo win over Brody?
I think that maybe is the move. Hangman gets his solo win over Brody. Sky Blue and Julia Hart get the win here.
Sold.
Okay. All right. We need a main event hype. We need our favorite pay-per-view segment.
This is gonna be a joke. It's gonna be a banger. I'm just giving him some time.
No joke. We're in the snake pit or whatever, and Nick Comoroto, I said it right that time, and Willie Mack gonna get
on Jake
on
Roberts'
Snake Pit.
fucking talk show.
And it's mostly just Jake Roberts describing the situation, and every now and then they say something wrestlery. What are they? Is that just talk show?
It's just talk
Talk
show.
show. Okay.
Jake Roberts is the host of the talk show.
Yes.
All right. The Viper's Pit.
Yeah, I was gonna go that way but it like Randy
I
Orton.
know he's Randy Orton, blah blah blah, but Piper's Pit. Come on, it's right there.
Yeah.
The Snake Pit.
I hear you.
The Snake Pit would always feel like we were not doing the first thing. And if we ever get Randy Orton, which would be possible, he can be like, "You call your show the Viper's Pit, really?" And Jake Roberts can be like, "I will take you into deep water." And I will show you your future.
Randy Orton says something snarky about how he's the legend killer, and Jake goes, "I invented half of your move list." And just sort of shrugs. Okay. So, actually, I wrote a note about this, but we can just kick this off. We've got a little room. Eddie Kingston.
Beats the brakes off JTG.
ATG. Oh, that's segment. I don't want a segment there. Eddie Kingston. JTG. Booked. We're starting a feud at the pay-per-view. Add feud.
It's almost perfect.
That is perfect. Hurt my ego. We'll arrange this momentarily.
God, I can even hear that Eddie promo. I'm not a perfect man. I'm not. I got flaws. You disrespected me.
I don't think we booked Red Velvet versus
We didn't because we want to book that as a gimmick match.
Right.
And that one's blowing off too because we're...
Yeah, because they don't have much staleness left, so...
And there's not really anywhere left to go in the feud.
No.
So something ridiculous. I don't care.
Oh, we got a parking lot brawl? That's kind of hot.
I wouldn't hate that.
Cinematic, that's a thing. That's fun. It's got Texas Death. That's always crazy.
The first Texas death match we book will have Hangman Adam Page in it.
Yeah, so let's do...
I don't really want to shave Red Velvet, so I don't think hair versus
No,
hair.
I wasn't hesitating on that on purpose. I think parking lot brawl, street fight...
Either is fine. Which one's cheaper?
Parking lot brawl. If you don't go out all the way onto the street, you don't have to have security, like, keeping people away. So it's 10 creative points cheaper.
It's just a funny name for hardcore match. And then Red Velvet wins here, and we change her gimmick.
That should turn her heel, yeah. Okay. 2 left. This is AEW, so we have to fill the pay-per-view to the brim.
That's absolutely fair. Does Abaddon have to win to turn Red Velvet heel?
I don't think so. I don't know. But we can change. Red Velvet doesn't even necessarily need to be heel. She just needs to be hard now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So
we can change the gimmick either way.
Rough times. Okay, I think
We've got 2 segments left. Orange
Orange-
Cassidy needs to be on this fucking card. Evil. Orange Cassidy versus Evil.
I just noticed an issue there.
What's up?
That's a tag match.
Needs to be a trios match.
It does. Glad I noticed. Dark Order versus Up Up Down Down. Booked. Title on the line. Title on the line. All right. Orange Cassidy versus Evil, you said?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Maybe Pupenta if you want him on the card also.
Nah, it's all right. Orange is just like, I'm here to fight Evil. And the interviewer's like, do you mean like the wrestler whose name is Evil? Or is this like a vague notion of defeating the darkness within the hearts of men? Sure, whatever.
And then he walks off.
Man, I wish I knew more about Evil. Okay, and then one more thing we have. Do we want it to be a segment, or do we want to get more people a payday?
If we have a reliable segment that'll get us 5 stars, we'll do that.
Cats. We're wrestling right now. You can't wrestle while we wrestle. That's the rules. Yeah, you listen to that, Snap. You know what, actually? I said that, and I think we need to do some people proving themselves in a tag match. Guns versus Fight Hermanos.
I like it.
Okay. Let's move some shit around here. The talk show, that can go on the pre-show. Same thing as the Guns versus Fight Hermanos and Orange Cassidy versus Evil. That we do all the packages.
Yeah, all the packages, and then we start with the trios title.
That's just where that was. I think we start by blowing off the friendly content. You know what? Actually, I think this is still on the pre-show. No, it's got a title attached to it. So
They do that
that's fine.
sometimes.
You're right, they do. Back on the pre-show with you. Okay. Hanger needs to be up there. This needs to be up there. That'll be kind of the reset before.
Yeah.
These both will be resets. And then we don't want to go too long without a title match, so we'll do that. Look good?
Looks good to me. All right. Blow off check.
Yeah, we're blowing off. We can't even blow off slow cooked meat. I suppose because it's a talk show. Friendly contest is blowing off between Sean Dean and Cheeseburger. It's
Superior
just not
content we can get another month out of.
Probably, yeah. We're going to risk it.
Corruption's blowing off.
Yes, hopefully that works out the way we think it should. These guys are continuing. They've got enough juice. This guy's just starting. These guys are continuing. They just got enough juice. This is still going. People are interested, even though there's not a lot of lightning bolts. This is still going. I think they've got enough juice. These guys definitely do, and these guys definitely do.
So we're all good.
Okay. Play. All right. The Guns versus Fight Hermanos. I'm going to hit simulate.
Let's do it.
Fight Hermanos. Nice. Good job, guys. Good
Oh,
match, guys.
the Guns are upset.
Well, we'll give them hugs. They're my good boys. They'll be fine.
Slow cooked meat. Decent
Jake-
segment. Decent
Jake
segment.
really elevated that, and so
Hey,
did...
it got 4 lightning bolts and it's a copper star thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Orange Cassidy versus Evil. Wow, Cassidy's morale blows.
Orange Cassidy needs him a big pay-per-view win.
Yeah, go Orange. What is up, Orange? You're very good at wrestling. Why does this keep happening? Strange. I'm going to blame Evil. Because of his evil. Sean Dean goes over here, right? He's keeping the title?
Yeah, he's keeping the title.
Hey, they work to their strengths. Good job, guys.
Well, you managed to finish it strong.
Yeah, good job. They probably shake hands afterward. A good fight. Main event hype. We're transitioning into the actual show now. So Dark Order's retaining here, we decided, right?
Yes.
Okay. 4 stars solid. Nothing questionable about it. There's cars.
There's a parking lot brawl.
That's very exciting. And Red Velvet is going over. Loser turns heel. It says
then
right there.
Abaddon needs to win.
Do we want Red Velvet to be heel? Maybe Red Velvet finds the toughness within herself.
Which one of those two? Red Velvet having been beaten down by Abaddon and like turning bitter and like heelish, or Abaddon having or Red Velvet having gone through the fire of Abaddon and emerging as a new, cooler, more tough Red Velvet. Which one's more exciting for you to book? I'm fine with either because her gimmick changes.
Right. And I kind of like the second one a little better, and I like Red Velvet winning here because her overness blows.
Well, then that's what we'll do.
Okay. Hey, and it was pretty good, and nobody died. So, don't do parking lot brawls, though. But we got a holy shit moment out of it.
Nice. What'd they do?
She got a whole overness percentage boost. Red Velvet was about to hit Abaddon with her finisher before both of them collapsed from exhaustion on a car.
That's awesome. Yes, okay.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. Outrunners are retaining here.
I don't think we're changing any titles. So all retains. That is unfortunately just kind of how this game works.
Eddie Kingston gets his win back.
Beats
sort of.
All right. Gets his win back, or does JTG get a proper victory and like they go to another match?
If we're doing a feud, you know how Eddie is.
He's gonna want to put over the talent, but JTG's also not a young man. But
No.
Eddie's older.
Yeah, Eddie's older though, so I'm thinking this is good. I think you guys just want to work together.
Okay.
I think that's the story
JTG managed to get a solid win. All right, but we got to keep the feud going. Does not shake Eddie's hand afterwards.
Yeah, Eddie's not even like mad afterward. He's kind of like JTG wins not on a roll up, but on a similarly like quick pin, and Eddie's like, you got me. But like he's like,
he does that face where he's like swallowing down the anger, and he like he reaches out for the shake, and JTG's like, nah, and he just rolls out. And now it was, all right, you disregarded me in the match and then upset me. Now I have to teach you a lesson.
I thought she was one of the good guys. Why you got to disrespect me like that? Okay. Swerve is winning to end the feud, and the feud is not over yet. Correct?
That is correct.
So Pete Dunne is going to take the victory here. And that was good. You guys are doing good. Good job, guys.
Such an excellent call.
Turbo Floyd, of all people, starting to get over. That's nice. Oh, that feud started. Okay. Continue. Okay, so Hanger is winning over Brody.
So these guys, the House of Black takes their win here.
Yeah.
The House, contrary to what they say, doesn't always win, but they win a lot.
They're doing good.
Willow is not losing the title. Sadly, because of how this game works, it is all retains here. There are no surprises at Fight for the Fallen. It's a battle for the belts.
Well, like we said at the beginning of this cycle, this is a supercard, not an actual pay-per-view. This is happening on a Saturday after the non-existent Collision. Hanger wins. It's about stories. There's interesting things happening in the non-title matches. It shows you what we're doing is we're establishing that the new AEW... Quit looking at me like that. This is my line of bullshit, and I'm sticking with it. We're establishing that the new AEW is you can get your tales told here. It's not just about the gold. You're here to see personalities. Characters are welcome. Remember that one? Here at AEW.
We are at TBS and TNT. Yeah. So.
And Drew is
absolutely winning. Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to keep him looking good.
I feel like the surprise international championship changeover. Holy shit! Holy shit! These two blew the fucking house down.
5.5 stars.
Hey, I think that's one of our goals met.
I think it might be. Willow's over. Wow. Drew's on the way to being a face of the company.
You goddamn right he is.
Oh, I got goosebumps, like, for real.
5.5 stars. Two WWE guys walking into AEW and fucking blowing the band off the stage.
4 1/3 stars for the show overall. $115. I think we paid off Dick Blood.
Dick Blood, you're okay.
All right. Nice. They got a whole 320 fans for WrestleMania. They gained an entire less than 500 fans. That we have more YouTube subscribers than gained fans.
I'm sorry. In this universe, we counter-programmed WrestleMania with Fight for the Fallen and got
a supercard
and got about a third of their buys.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's good.
Perfect.
Yeah, thanks. Look at it. Oh, Effie's Big Gay Brunch. Glad to see it. Supercard of Honor did pretty well. Well, we always did. Nice. Okay.
All right.
Titles changed hands. They got Venny.
Good. Riho wins a big title.
In NXT.
Riho won the WWE Women's title at NXT.
Buddy Matthews is over. The Uwu is Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, it would be.
Fight the Fallon's good. Willow's over. Ray Phoenix is coming back. Match of the year contender, and they're not even talking about the main event. Yeah, that was good. Strickland's over. And
Io Sky did a great.
Yeah. And Utami Hayashishita.
Rich Swann broke his fingers out for 5 months. Damn, he fucked that finger up.
It's gone. Woods wants to beat a main eventer.
Done. Sold.
Done. Let's see.
You want to beat Rhea Ripley next week? I don't care. Do it.
Woods wants to beat a main eventer in a singles match.
Absolutely sold.
That's fine, Woods. I'm happy to do that for you. Can't wait.
Ray Phoenix is ready to return.
Completed.
Done. Goal completed. We don't need to care about those other goals. We don't need to do that weird team. Easy clap.
Brett, I don't know who you are.
That guy's named Brett Lauderdale?
Yeah.
No. TK is our boss. What the hell is this?
Oh, no, he's your rival. He's like, I think you can come up to our level. I have no idea what company you run.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
We got $300. We're definitely out of Dick Blood territory now.
Hey, we paid... Drew McIntyre and Rhea Ripley's match at AEW Fight for the Fallen pays off the dick debt.
Yeah, the dick debt is paid.